kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to his corner, take the shot, he scores!
Volunteers, friends, and especially the families of these exceptional young men for all their time and continued support. To our seniors, best luck in all that you do both on and off the field. We are going to announce these gentlemen in numerical order. We're going to start with number 2, Charlie Caputo, LSM. Charlie's with his parents, Kelly and Charlie Caputo. He's been playing lacrosse for 9 years. Being with his team is what he says he will miss the most. His go-to warm-up song is No Flocking by Kodak Black. His advice to underclassmen is to hit the wall. He'd like to thank his parents for everything throughout his career. You've always supported him from long car rides to tournaments to washing his gear. He will appreciate you. Charlie's future plans are to attend Ohio University and study business. Justin Tornator, number 4, midfield, and sometime Foso. Justin is with his parents, Sammy and Dave Tornator. He's been playing lacrosse for 3 years. His favorite memory is beating Mars last year. Playing with his teammates is what he will miss the most. His go-to warm-up song is Blue Notes by Meek Mill. His advice to underclassmen is hit the wall. He'd like to thank his parents for supporting him throughout his lacrosse experience. He could not do this without you. Justin plans to study aerospace engineering in the fall.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
I don't want to break it. What are you doing? Go away.
I can't loosen it, or I can't.
If he loosens it, I'm sorry, I loosened it.
No, I definitely was the one who loosened it, and then you guys.
Number 7, Ben Skiles, our goalie. Ben is with his parents, Rhonda and David. He's been playing lacrosse for 13 years. His favorite memory is every time Sean falls. Playing under the lights is what he will miss the most. His go-to warm-up song is No Flocking by Kodak Black. His advice to underclassmen is to be on time for everything and to lock in. He'd like to thank his parents for always supporting him even when you're scared that he was going to get hurt in the goal. He plans to attend an electrical trade school in the fall. Number 13, Sam Gorgonio, midfield and Foso. Sam is with his parents, Sheila and Joe Gorgonio. He has played lacrosse for 10 years. His favorite memory is beating Mars last year. The team and the family we have is what he will miss the most. His advice to underclassmen is don't try to do everything, find what you're good at and work on that. He'd like to tell his parents thanks for everything you do for him, from buying equipment to being there when he had rough games. Sam will be attending Penn State in the fall for mechanical engineering.
Yeah, it's not really creepy. Maybe not.
Watch out.
Number 22, Sean Marshall in the midfield. Sean is joined by his parents, Colleen and Tim Marshall. He has played lacrosse for 6 years. His favorite and funniest memory of lacrosse that he looks back upon a lot is during his sophomore year after a game, he backed his car right into senior Ryan Shannon's car and debated telling him or not, which he ultimately told him. The bonds he has with his team is like one big friend group, and they hang out all the time. He will miss this the most. His go-to warm-up song is Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue. His advice to underclassmen is to make sure to look what's behind you before speeding out of a parking lot. He'd like to thank his mom and dad for constantly pushing him, even though he had no idea how the game goes. The before-game talks where his dad says the game, but somehow always hypes him up, saying stuff like, don't kick butt or go lay someone out, while his mom is making sure he is on to be safe by saying, don't get hurt, or make sure to stay off the ground. Thank you for your support of him and the team so much. He loves you. Sean plans to attend Ohio University to study marketing and media production in the fall.
You guys gotta wait outside. This is senior night. This is a special night. Just go.
Roman Marino, number 23 midfield. Roman is with his parents, Amy and Ross Marino, who has played lacrosse for 6 years. His favorite memory is beating Mars last year. Being with his team and celebrating after a win are what he will miss the most. His go-to warm-up song is Nightcrawler by Travis Scott. His advice to underclassmen is to work hard at practice, hit the wall, and don't take AP Physics. He would like to thank his mom and dad for always pushing him to do his best, always having food on the table, and always doing his laundry. He would not be who he is today without him. He will be attending Ohio University in the fall, studying business. Number 36, Isaac Rose, LSM and defense. Isaac is with his parents, Heather and Kevin Rose. He has been playing lacrosse for 7 years. His favorite memory is the bus rides to and from away games. The bond of family that the team shares is what he will miss the most. His go-to warm-up song is Like That by Future and Metro. His advice to underclassmen is to show up ready to play and get down to business. He would like to tell his parents that he loves you and thank you for everything you have done for him throughout the years. Isaac plans to attend Penn State University in the fall. Number 37, Micah Mosier. Micah is joined by his parents, Lindsay and Eric Mosier. His favorite memory is beating Lebo and Mars in the same year. Bus rides, locker room shenanigans, and playing with his younger brother Caleb are what he will miss the most. His go-to warm-up song is Youngest Daughter by Super Heavy. His advice to underclassmen is don't get caught up on mistakes and focus on the next play. He would like to tell his parents, thank you for always being there at every game. Thank you for stringing every stick and every constructive criticism, even when I didn't want to hear it. Thank you for washing all my smelly clothes, airing out my pads, and encouraging me to be more like Palomalu on the field. I couldn't have done anything without you, Mom and Dad. Micah is attending Baldwin Wallace University to study biology and play lacrosse in the fall. Alexander Rose, number 38, midfield. Alexander is with his parents, Heather and Kevin Rose. He has been playing lacrosse for 7 years. His favorite memory is scoring his first ever high school goal against Penn Trafford freshman year. Post locker room music and celebrating after a big game are what he will miss the most. His go-to warm-up song is Click, Click, Boom by Saliva. His advice to underclassmen is to not be afraid to make mistakes, play your hardest, and always put your best effort in. He'd like to tell his parents thank you for always pushing him to be his best. He wouldn't be where he is today without your tips and encouragement and money for broken sticks. Thank you all for your support, and he loves you both. Alexander plans to attend Penn State University to study agriculture, settling down on a couple of acres, and starting a family. Number 39, Elliot Schretz. Elliot is with his parents, Jackie and Walt Schretz. He's been playing lacrosse for 13 years. His favorite memory is the trip to Buffalo his junior year. The tournament with all his friends, the friendship and role models he met in his life playing the sport are what he will miss the most. His go-to warm-up song is Russian Cream by Keith Glock. His advice to underclassmen is work hard, hit the wall. It's about the little things. The only way you'll ever get better is if that stick never leaves your hands. Don't forget to listen to upperclassmen and coaches. They all want the best for you and want to see you grow as a player and person. And lastly, wash your pads. He would like to thank his mom and dad for driving hours for tournaments, thank his dad for never missing a game and always being hard on him to make him perform the very best he could. Thank you to his mom for always making sure his pads are fresh and clean. Thank you for the endless amount of support and love on and off the field. You truly helped me grow as a student, a player, and as a young adult. Elliot plans to attend Seton Hill University to play lacrosse, maybe some football, and will major in cybersecurity. The long stick, number 88, Mark Logan on defense. Mark is with his parents, Dana and Kirk Logan. He has been playing lacrosse for 9 years. His favorite memories are beating Lebo and Mars last year. Playing lacrosse with some of his best friends is what he will miss most. His go-to warm-up song is Jungle by Ex-Ambassadors. His advice to underclassmen is lots of wall ball, listen to the coaches. He'd like to tell his parents thank you for dealing with all his smelly gear and for supporting him no matter what. Mark will attend John Carroll University where he will study finance and continue to play lacrosse. Go Streaks! Folks, let's take a moment, stand up and give these gentlemen a round standing ovation. They truly are exceptional. Congratulations, gentlemen, and to our senior class of 2024. We'd also like to take a moment and point out our seniors from Norwin with number 1, William Franks, number 8, Drew Brown, number 25, Lex Louie, number 36, Paxton Stoffer, number 40, Ian Talenko, number 77, Evan Gill, number 88, Griffin Bartos, and number 98, Isaiah Francis. Gentlemen, congratulations on the season and career well played in high school.
Welcome to senior night here at Confluence Stadium as the PT Indians play host to the Norwin Knights. Special night here for the Indians as we recognize our seniors with a full senior starting lineup to start this evening. Gorgonio is going to start in the dot with Tornator to his left and Charlie Caputo to his right. Marshall, Stratz, and Marino are going to take the offensive side of the field, as well as Mosier, Logan, and Isaac Rose are going to lock down the D for the Indians. Norwin starts off with possession. Marcus up high. Beautiful night here at Confluence Stadium. The Knights hold on to possession. And the Indians make their way across the field for the first time this evening. Roman Marino has it on the right side of the field. Spins around. Sets up shop for the Indians. Peters makes a few subs. Jacob Lusk. Down low to Sean Marshall. He holds, sends it down low. That is Justin Tornator behind the net. Across up high. And for Alex Rose, can't find it. Gets sent across the midline. And the Knights are going to take possession. Micah Mosier trips a man. Ball gets knocked loose. Picked up by Alex Rose. That's going to draw a penalty for the Indians. Micah Mosier is going to take a seat. The Knights are going to start with the man advantage for the first time this evening. Norwin up a man. Drives with possession 0-0 on the clock. Working up high. Sent behind the net. Norwin still works with it. PT shutting down the crease. Shot on him. And Norwin scores. The Knights open up the scoring on senior night here at Confluence Stadium, 1-0 in favor of the bad guys. Griffin Bartos tickles the twine for the first time this evening. Norwin goes up 1-0. Face-off dot Gorgonio fighting for it. Picked up by the Knights. CJ Elliott wins that face-off and holds on to it. Norwin back on the attack after putting one in. Garrett Henning pushed to the outside. Now switches back up top. Sends it across. Ryan Charles. Finds an opening in the crease, and they score. Norwin capitalizes once again with 2 unanswered. Braden Frischholtz finds the back of the net for the Knights, and the Knights go up 2. 9:47 remaining in the first. Indians make some subs. Nick Corey and AJ Vasilko are going to line up to the sides of Sam Gorgonio. PG still runs with the same 3 on the attack and defense. Alex Rose and Josh Drake enter the field. PT on the attack. Down 2 here. Schratz behind the net. Sends it up. There's Josh Drake up high. AJ Vasilko enters the field for the first time tonight. That shot is going to go wide. Ty George in net for the Knights tonight. PT back on the attack. Schratz, shot. He scores. And the Indians strike right back. Senior Elliott Schratz tickles the twine, finding the back of the net for the first time the Indians tonight. 2-1 in favor of the Knights. PT sinks the lead down to 1. A goal from Elliott Schratz. I didn't see one either. Gorgonio back on the dot for the Indians. Ball is still loose, fighting for it now. Picked up by the Knights. Sent across. Garrett Henning still holds on to it. Push the close sideline, right by his own sideline. Right back to Schultz. He has the second goal for the Knights this evening. Isaac Rose pushes into the end zone. He wheels back around. Looking for a shot on, can't find it. Looking to send it in the middle, but Skiles picks that one up and stops that rush for the Knights. Skiles airs it out. Nice catch by Roman Marino. Oop. Ball gets knocked loose. Thought he caught it, but maybe Stratz picks it up nevertheless. Gets knocked loose, but he picks it back up now. Has it behind the net. Stratz setting up shop. Indians make subs and set up plays. finds, because that was Roman Marino. His shot is stopped. The Knights get the ball back up by 1. Sent out close to midfield. Now crosses that line. Knights back on it. Pass blocked by AJ Vassilko. Ball loose in the middle of the field. Scooped up. That is Justin Tornator. Knocked free once again. Tornator holds on to it. Penalty flag flies. Looks like it's going to be a slash. Sent across. Marino. Looking for Vassilko. Can't find him. Ball is loose. Still loose. Picked up by Elliot Stratz. PT stays on top of it. AJ Vassilko back on it once again. Looking for Marino. Picked up by the Knights. And that's going to be a flag on the Knights. PT is going to go a man up. Down by 1 here.
You're good, Sean.
PT starts to the Norwin territory. Vassilko fakes the shot. Finds Josh Drake open in the slot. Shot is blocked. PT maintains possession. Justin Tornator inches in. Stratz up high. Big shot. A huge crack on that one. Gets sent all the way to midfield. Ball's loose, scooped up by Justin Tornator. He switches to the right side, switches with Stratz. Tornator on it now. Stratz fakes the shot. Josh Drake in the slot for the Indians. Switches out with Tornator. PT holds on to it. Alex Rose to Stratz's left is going to receive the ball. Rose, right back to Stratz. Down low, Roman Marino. Inches behind the net. Across to Justin Tornator. PT sets up once again. Tornator. Push to the outside. Now AJ Vassilko holds it. PT a lot of possessions here. Stratz shot and he scores another one. Stratz with his second of the night and the second for the Indians. Tie game 2-2. With the assist from AJ Vassilko, PT ties it up 2-2. 6:01 left in the first. Stratz second of the day. Gorgonio wins one. Can't field it cleanly. Ball loose. Picked up by the Knights. Big hit by Stratz and is going to get the ball back. Let's see what the call is here. Ball's going to go to Norwin. You take possession. PT with 2 unanswered. That is Garrett Henning eating a huge shot from Charlie Caputo. Trying the other side now. AJ Vassilko pushes him behind the net. Ryan Tulenko now. Mark Logan with the hot pressure. Now Ryan Charles takes a try. Kept to the outside. That is Charlie Caputo keeping him out once again. Sent up high. Shot. Big save by Skiles. Skiles sends it across to Mark Logan. Right back to Skiles. He exits his crease. Streaking up the field, that is Isaac Rose. Cross down the middle of the field, Roman Marino across to Alex Rose. Rose down low to Marshall. Marshall holds on to it. Drake up high. Vasilko shifts into the slot. Drake with a shot on is going to be stopped. It's Ty George. Now Schratz in enemy territory. PT keeps possession. Schratz trying to break free. To the outside. Finds an opening. Ball loose in the slot. Norwin trying to break free here. Alex Rose swatting at his back. Shot on and they score. Norwin breaks the tie with 4:12 remaining in the first. Ryan Tulenko breaks Skiles, and the Knights go up 3-2. Gorgonio back on it. Nick Corey steps in now on his right. Tornator stays on his left. Now shifts off. Gorgonio trying to push it back. Picked up by the Knights. That was Reed Wilson trying to advance it. Play gets stopped. Looks like Elliot Schratz is going to take a seat for the Indians. Norwin goes up a man, up by 1. PT sends out their defensive unit. Tornator, Caputo, Mosier, Logan, and Isaac Rose all defending their crease. Skiles in net. Shot on. It's going to get blocked. Nice block by Isaac Rose. Rose trying to push it to Skiles for a cover. Norwin gets possession back, and they score. Norwin takes advantage of the man advantage. And that puts them up 2. Timeout for the Indians to rethink things over. There we go. That's better English. I can do grammar sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Both teams make their way back onto the field after that timeout. And another one for Norwin. PT down 2. Schratz shovels it back. Nick Corey pushes it up to Elliot Schratz. Schratz crosses into enemy territory now. Sends it across. There's Roman Marino up high. Marshall makes his way back onto the field. Marino to Marshall. Marshall holds it. Pressure to the outside. Shot to Marino, and he scores! Marshall to Marino, and PT breaks the lead. Breaks the deficit. There we go. Down to 1. 3:07 remaining in the first. Gorgonio stays in the dot. Picked up by Norwin. Micah Mosier knocks it free. Scoop back up. Griffin Bardos. Ball's knocked loose. Skiles holds it now. Looking for Caputo, finds it. Caputo. To Vasilko. Vasilko slows the pace down a little bit. Vasilko sends it across to Elliott Schratz. Isaac Rose goes into the slot for the Indians. Josh Drake sends it down low. That is Roman Marino. Tornator sends it down low now. Looking for Roman Marino. He gets there first. But the Knights are going to take possession. Since across, Vasilko breaks that pass free. Vasilko to Marino. Couldn't hold on to it. And now on the other side of the field, Norwin coming in with a head of steam. Gets past everybody, can't fool Skiles. It looks like it's going to stay Norwin ball. Knights with possession in the final 2 minutes of the first. Braden for Scholes. Sends it across. And Skiles scoops that one up. Skiles behind his net. Sends it across to Micah Mosier, defender on his back. Micah Mosier crosses, sends it down low. That is Marino. Back up high. This is Vasilko holding now. Indians down one in a minute 30 remaining. Now Alex Rose. Pinching on that one. Mosier shovels it to Schratz. Keep it PT ball. Nice catch by Vasilko to keep that one in. Vasilko holds on to it. Starter steps back. Now behind the net. Alex Rose. Looking for an open pass in the slot. Ball is loose. Picked up by Josh Drake. .22, Sean Marshall with a shot on. So many words that were not Sean Marshall just went through my head when that happened. So that was not good English. But Sean Marshall with a shot on. Couldn't complete that one. Big hit by Roman Marino. 20 ticks left on the clock in the first. Marino is going to start with possession. One final drive here for the Indians. Marino takes it to midfield. Sent across to Schratz. 10 remaining on the clock. Vasilko breaks free shot. And is stopped. Norwin holds it. And that is going to do it for the first. End of one. The Norwin Knights take better of the Indians up 4-3. To start the second, PT is going to serve a minute penalty. And Norwin is going to play the men up to start off the second, up by 1. Sent behind the net. Up to Garrett Henning. Down low to Ryan Tulunko. Tulenko, there we go, that's better. Ryan Charles holds up high. Sent across. Norwin switches positions. Shifts into the slot. Charlie Caputo picks it up. Pushes it to Ben Skiles. Right back to Charlie Caputo. Now, AJ Vasilko holds a man down. PT on the attack. Down low, that is Roman Marino. Josh Drake. Sent up high is Justin Tornator. Tornator behind the net. Switches with Marino. Marino inches up. Tornator holds it, killing off this penalty for the Indians. And Tornator just keeps holding on to it, killing this penalty for the Indians. Tornator gets it to Roman Marino. Marino sends it up high to Sean Marshall. PT is still playing a man down, but holding on to possession. Marshall working the outside. Now driving in. Behind the net. He circles around, sends it. That is AJ Vasilko now going behind the net. PT still a man down. Vasilko breaks free. Shot! And looked like it was going in. But that is stopped. George keeps that one out. And we were even. PT killing that penalty in a spectacular way. Sean Marshall rips off a shot, but it's going to be stopped. The Knights back on the attack. The Knights take possession. Ryan Charles now streaking behind the net. Across to Ryan Tulenko. Set them low. Well, it's knocked free, but scooped up by the Knights. Mark Logan pushes him to the outside. Tries again from the iron angle. Looking for an open pass. Finds one. Shot. Big save by Skiles. Easy one for him. It is Cole McGiskey now. So it's Aiden Perker streaking in. Now AJ Vasilko looking for Marino open. Pushes it up, and now AJ Vasilko fields it. Down low, Roman Marino. Perker on the sideline. Find out Cole McGiskey. Cross to Stratz. Stratz breaks in. Shot. He's going to go wide. He's looking for the hat trick there. Vasilko. Stratz can't find it over there. He slips into Cole McGiskey. Up high. Pressure on his back. Scooped up by the Knights. Ball knocked up high. Nick Corey fighting for it. Knights still on the attack, up 1. Shot. It's going to go wide of Skiles. But the Knights keep possession. Down low, Ryan Tulenko. Finds an opening pass. Shot. That one's going to go wide. I can feel it. Norwin stays on top of things. Shot. Another big stop by Skiles. Skiles showing out in this second quarter. Stratz carries now. One shy of the Hattie. Stratz sent up high to AJ Vasilko. Marshall's pass is blocked. Roman gets his stick not out of his hands. And Norwin is going to make their way into Indian territory.
Norwin's going to take a minute to...
And the Knights are going to take a timeout with possession in PT territory. 6:03 remaining on the clock, up by 1. Norwin with possession. The Knights and the Indians make their way back onto the field. Norwin's going to play. They're going to start with possession. They're not a man up, even strength. 2-on-2, Ryan Charles sends it down low. Mark Logan pressures Tulenko outside, but he sends it up. Big hit by Tornator. Pushes Kuhnstall back. And along the other side, Ryan Charles rips a shot. And Skiles makes it to the ball first. And PT is going to take possession back. Tornator sends it down low to Josh Drake. To his right, to his left to Roman Marino. Pie Elliott Stratz. Stratz breaks free. Shot for the hat trick, and he finds it. Stratz gets his third of the game. 4:58 left to go in the second. Tie game once again. Gorgonio. It's a pile up here. The pile ends as the Knights take the ball. Ball knocked free. Nick Corey looking to scoop it up. Couldn't find it. Shot. Another save by Skiles. Skiles has been awesome this second quarter. Caputo breaks it free to Justin Tornator. Oh, Vasilko and Drake collide. Vasilko holding on to it behind the net. AJ Vasilko breaks free, shot, and he scores from an impossible angle. AJ Vasilko tickles the twine for the Indians. PT gets their first lead of the night. 5-4 in favor of Peters Township. Two quick ones for the Indians. 4:14 left to go in the second. Face-off won by the Knights. Norwin working with it. Garrett Henning sends it up to Ryan Charles. Charles switches sides. Gorgonio on his back. Kutschall back to Henning. The play is stopped. Let's see what the call is here. The Knights are going to set up shop here. Heading to Charles. Ryan Charles holds it. Now sent up high. Griffin Bardo sends it open in the slot. Shot. And they score. We are back to a tie game just like that. And the Knights bring this one back to a tie game. We are all tied up once again. 3:27 remaining on the clock. I feel like this has been the longest second quarter ever. A lot of scoring though. A lot of scoring makes it more fun. Gorgonio steps back into the dot for the Indians. Got to redo that face-off there. Gorgonio scoops it up. Now into Norwin territory. Flips it back to Elliot Schratz. Across, Alex Rose coming onto the field. He breaks free shot and he scores! And that breaks the tie once again. Alex Rose. PT up 1. Let's see how long this lead lasts. It's been a very entertaining second quarter. For the Knights, Evan Gill steps into the dot. Gorgonio flips it up. He's going to take possession. Back into his own territory. Gorgonio holds it close to the sideline, pressured that way. Spins back, looking for Vasilko. Passes high, now Jacob Lusk holds. Carrying up high. Lusk across to Vasilko. Now Cole McGiskey. McGiskey uses his space. Fakes the shot. Shovel pass. Back to Vasilko. Vasilko shot. And he gets another one. McGiskey to AJ Vasilko. And PT gets put up 2. 7-5 in favor of the Indians. Cool McGiskey. Justin Tornator enters the dot for the first time tonight. Against Gill once again. He eats a few hits but holds on to possession. Last line of defense, Tornator. And PT makes their way back in the defensive zone. A barrage of huge hits by the Indians, but Gill still holds on to it. Now the ball gets knocked loose. Justin Tornator holds it. High pass, Elliot Schratz can track it down. Vasilko slows it down. PT makes a few subs. Lusk and McGiskey back onto the field. Lusk across to McGiskey. McGiskey, after that big assist, puts another shot on. And somehow that one stays out. Ty George with another stop. George sends it up. Mark Logan gets his stick on that pass. He's going to knock it down and sends it to Skiles. But his pass is intercepted. Mark Logan putting body to the ball. Mark Logan stays with it. Pushes them to the outside, not letting him break free. Now the Knights reset. Less than a minute and a half remaining in the second. Skiles saying he got a piece of it. Norwin keeps possession. Mark Logan still is playing hard here to end this first half. Colin Cutshaw. Ball gets knocked free, scoops it back up. Shot! Big save by Skiles. He keeps that one out. That was a laser, but Skiles tracked that one down. Skiles exits his crease. Less than a minute remaining on the clock. Skiles. Mosier crosses the midline. Mosier on the attack. Down low to Roman Marino. And the Peters Township is going to take a timeout. And the Indians with 2 quick goals, less than 23 or less than 30 left remaining, is going to take a timeout with possession. Maybe one final try here in this first half. Roman Marino is going to start with possession at about the 10. Maybe not. For mine, it looks like the Knights are going to start with it. And Norwin breaking free. 10 left on the clock. Ball gets knocked free. As the whistle sounds once again. 8 remaining here.
Norwin's going to take their second time out of the hand.
And with 8 ticks left on the clock, Norwin is going to take a timeout now. 8 ticks left on this clock in this first half. Very entertaining one at that. Peters Township up 7-5. But this one tearing the house down to start. And we're only 2 quarters in. We've still got another half to play here. Plus an additional 8 seconds. Norwin with the ball down 2. Hopefully take something to the in with them at the end of this half. But let's see if PT can shut them down here. Keep the momentum on their side. No one's not going to do much with it here. Shut on. That's going to be stopped by Skiles. And to end the first half in an absolute barn burner, PT goes up 7-5 over the Norwin Knights. Barn burner of a game so far. And that was only one. Now we're back for the second half. Gorgonio steps in the dot once again. Ball gets pushed into Norwin territory, but scooped up by the Knights. Gill. Penalty flag flies, 2 of them. And Gill holds it. Looking for the centering pass, picked off by Elliot Schratz. Oh, never mind. No, it wasn't. Norwin still has it. Oops. Ball gets knocked free. Skiles exits his crease and picks it up. 2 penalty flags.
Sam Gorgonio is going to take a knee for a minute. Norwin will play a man up.
Gorgonio is going to take a seat. Norwin is going to go a man up. Down 2 early in the third. The Knights start with possession. Down low on the 10. Sent back up high. The Indians start to put the pressure on. Shot. It's going to go wide into the left of Skiles. Norwin is going to keep possession. They move with it quickly. Skyler shuts that one down once again. Norwin keeps another try from the same spot. Can't find the back of the net. PT gets the ball back. Logan to Tornator. Ball gets knocked free. Charlie Caputo fighting for it now. Still loose. And we are back even now. PT successfully kills off that penalty. But the Knights hold on to possession. 2 minutes shaded off this third quarter. And somehow, someway, that one ends up in. I didn't even see exactly how that one crossed the goal line. But Northern shakes down the lead to 1. Griffin Bardos gets his second of the night. 7-6 in favor of the Indians. I guess I was a step behind on that one.
I didn't see all that one either.
Gorgonio lines up once again. Isaac Rose is going to line up to his right. Schratz on his left. Hacking it away at it. Still fighting for it. Ball hasn't moved. Scooped up by Gill. He gets tripped by Gorgonio. Gorgonio still fighting for it. Ball gets knocked free. See what the call is here. The Knights are going to start with possession. Huge hit. Couldn't quite see who that was. But Reed Wilson just shakes it off. And the Knights stay on the attack. The Knights on it. Ball goes wide. The Knights stay on the attack. There's Bartos once again, and he rips in another one. Bartos pulls the trigger. And just like that, we were deadlocked at 7. Tie game once again. A little bit less than 3 minutes shaded off of this third quarter. Ball still hasn't moved. Once again, but Gill scoops it up. Big shot by Gorgonio. Knocks that one free. Or sorry, that was Elliot Schratz. And Schratz holds on to it. You see the wind up on that one. Now just Sean Marshall carries it up high. AJ Vasilko, he fakes the shot setter, steps back. Now sends it behind the net. Josh Drake in the slot position for the Indians. Now Alex Rose. Shot. It's going to get blocked on the way to the net. Couldn't find its way there. Now Elliot Schratz trying to spin around his opponent. Gets past that time. Open shot. Josh Drake can't finish it. Penalty flag flies. Looks like it's going to be a slash. PT's going to play a man up. Deadlocked at 7. Ben Tornator makes his way on the field for the first time tonight. As a part of this man advantage unit. PT starts with possession. Justin Tornator behind the net. Eventually gets up to AJ Vasilko. Now across it as Ben Tornator can't field it cleanly. But the Indians stay with possession. The team is hyping him up. Tie game of 7. Vasilko with a shot is going to get stopped. As Tyler George takes a step back to assess. Airs it out. Roman Marino trying to pounce on that one, but that is fielded cleanly. Ball gets knocked free. Looks like that was by AJ Vasilko. But Norwin, a man down, gets the ball back. They're going to hold on to possession. Penalty flag flies. Looks like it's going to be on the Indians. Pending the delayed penalty. Norwin with possession. Still a man up, maybe. Shot. Is going to bounce high and left. Right. Yep. Hold on. Yes, to the right of Skiles. See what the call is here. Looks like it's going to be on Micah Mosier. Mosier's going to take a seat.
37, Micah Mosier. Going to be 30 seconds. Norwin will be playing.
So this one's only going to be 30. Still deadlocked at 7. No one's going to play a man up in enemy territory. Looks like the officials are talking this one over. Michael Mosier is pleading his case here. So we need to see what the call is. It looks like he's going to take a seat. The officials still talking this one over. So Mosier is going to take a seat. Will Schaefer is going to be part of this penalty kill unit. He makes his way back onto the field. PT a man down. They roll with Caputo, Tornator, Logan, Schaefer, and Nick Corey. And Skiles between the pipes. Norwin on the attack. Up a man. Deadlocked at 7. They switch positions. Caputo looking for the block on that one. Skiles looking to be the first to it. That's the key for the man advantage here. They always have one more person. I guess that's what man advantage means. It was a little dumb, but it's okay. Huge hit by Mark Logan. So it looks like we're even now after that penalty. Aiden Perker back onto the field. Big save by Skiles. PT kills off that penalty. Looking for Josh Drake. And the Knights take back possession. Ball's going to go out of bounds. PT takes possession right back. Mark Logan has it on the far side. Sends it across. Elliott Stratz. Can't field it. Picked up by Norwin. Knocked free once again. Nick Corey knocks the ball free. Picked up by Norwin. PT playing very aggressive right now. Alex Rose looking to throw another huge hit, but now to the far side. Bartos with it again, looking for his fourth. Just breaks through everybody. Ball gets knocked loose though. Now Corey. Nick Corey looking to send it up high to Alex Rose. And that hit almost lands. Luckily, Rose got out of the way. The Knights are going to take possession back. They have the only two of this third quarter. A little bit over halfway through. And that's going to make its way up to the midfield. Now crosses into Norwin territory. And Roman Marino is going to start with it. PT back on the attack. AJ Vasilko, he has 2 tonight. Finds Aiden Perker, he goes behind the net. So shot around, eats a hit. Kept in. Vasilko shakes off a few hits, gets knocked, ball knocked free. Aiden Perker pushed out to the sideline. And Norwin's going to take possession back. PT couldn't do much with that offensive stint there. Norwin swings the momentum into their hand. Marshall trying to get that ball free. Push to the outside. Now back up high. Shot's going to go wide to Scow's right. And he dives for it. But the momentum stays in favor of the Knights. Ball gets knocked free. Mark Logan. Pushes it back free. And the Knights still stay on it. Great D by Nick Corey. Still fighting for it. Nick Corey's going to start with it. Skiles. He was out looking for Caputo. Couldn't find him. Ball's going to go out of bounds. PT can't get out of their own zone right now. And Norwin capitalizes. PT couldn't break free, and Norwin takes the lead. Dominant third quarter in favor of the Norwin Knights. Tornator enters the circle. Alex Rose on his left. Will Schaefer on his right. And hopefully to make something happen here for the Indians. Norwin has all the momentum in their favor right now. Tornator scoops it up. Full head of steam. Charges in. Sends across looking for Vasilko. Can't find him. Ball goes out of bounds. Just like that, Norwin takes it back. Sent across. Ty George exits his crease. Ball loose. Play stops. Looks like it's going to be a push on AJ Vasilko. It's going to be a 30-second penalty. Norwin's going to go a man up.
AJ Vasilko will take a knee. Peters Township, Norwin will play a man up.
Indians down a man. Norwin on the attack. Couldn't field that one cleanly. Ball goes out of bounds. And PT is going to start with it. Mark Logan. This is up high. Elliott Schratz. PT looking to shake off this penalty. And that is going to do it. Great kill by the Indians. Josh Drake going to get a shot off cleanly. Looks like Norwin is going to take a timeout here. 2:29 left to go. Excuse me, sorry. 2:29 left to go in the third. Norwin up 1 with possession in their own territory. The Indians are going to take possession. AJ Vasilko holds up high. Now Elliott Schratz. Vasilko. Back to Schratz. Back to Vasilko. In the middle looking for Drake. Knocked free. Fighting for it now on the sideline. Marino knocks it free. Schratz across to Josh Drake, and he scores! Schratz with the assist, and Josh Drake gets his first of the night, and we are back to a tie. 8-8. 1:53 left to go in the third quarter. Been a pretty quiet game so far for Josh Drake, but he finally breaks the silence and puts this game back to a tie. Gorgonio steps back onto the dot for the Indians. Snaps it back. Cole McGiskey eats a big hit. He's going to start with the ball. McGiskey sends it across. Micah Mosier. It's down low. There's Roman Marino to Elliott Schratz. He's had a great night tonight. AJ Vasilko, he's had 2 behind Ty George. Schratz, 3. Right back to Vasilko. Marshall and McGiskey switch spots. PT sets up shot. Elliott Schratz spins past his defender. Shot! That was going to go wide. Now Marino is going to start with it behind the net. Marino speeds it up. He's all the way up high. Gets to Vasilko and now to Schratz. Schratz takes the turn. Looking for McGiskey in the slot. And George gets possession of it. Trying to bring it free for Norwin. And the Knights back on it. Deadlocked at 8. Less than a minute left to go. About 35 remaining. No one's going to hold on to it. Breaks free shot. And they score. And just like that, Norwin back up ahead 1.
Ryan Charles with the second goal of the evening. Norwin takes the lead.
19 remaining. 9-8 in favor of the Norwin Knights. That goal gets confirmed. Tornator steps back into the dot. Less than 20 remaining in the third. Schratz is going to start with the clock is running now. PT down 1, maybe one final push here for the Indians. Schratz breaks free. Ball is knocked free. Ball is loose in the slot. Vasilko kicks it up and picked up by the Knights. Less than 10 on the clock now. And Skiles is going to air it out to end the third. Oh, that was not English. Marino almost got a hold of it. Couldn't fully get it down. Goes out of bounds. And at the end of 3, Norwin takes a 9-8 lead over the PT Indians. It all comes down to this. Fourth quarter, 12 minutes. And after that, it's over. PT down 1 here. Huge face-off win by Gorgonio to start it off. Gorgonio holds on to it. He's going to take a step back. Aiden Perker. He has a bunch of free space. Puts a shot on and he scores! Top right corner for Aiden Perker. And the Indians bring it back to a tie. Great start to the quarter for PT. Great shot. It was a really, really nice shot for Aiden Perker. And just like that, we're back to a tie. A lot. I said that a lot. I don't think either team has gone above a 2-goal lead. Gorgonia still fighting for it. Ball gets knocked free into PT territory. Charlie Caputo trying to push him away. Now he's just surrounded by red and white. Gets a shot off. It's going to go wide to Skiles' right. The Knights on the attack. Ryan Charles carries up high at about the 35. Tornator shrugs him off. Send across as Braden for Schultz. They're going to crack at it now. Eating a few smacks from Mark Logan. I believe I saw a flag fly. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm just going crazy. All those are possibilities. I'm not going crazy. It was a penalty on PT. Justin Tornator is going to take a seat. PT down a man. Sent back up high now. Across. Charles holds. Now Grant Hennig. And they score. And just like that, Norwin takes the lead once again. Said that a lot too. 10-9 in favor of the Norwin Knights. As they capitalize on yet another man advantage. Ball's loose. Gorgonio still fighting for it. Pushed into PT zone. Huge hit by Nick Corey. Knocks the ball free. Kept him by the Indian. Schratz shakes off a hit. He's going to send it to Skiles. He's going to slow it down just a bit. Mark Logan. PT sets up shot. Down 1. Been deadlocked all game. Skiles sends it up. AJ Vassilko holds. Shot! Looks like 2 penalty flags fly here. See who it's on. It's going to be a penalty on Norwin. PT will go man up, down 1 here. Crucial. See if they can capitalize here. Bring this back to yet another tie. Schratz. Pai Vassilko. Across. Marino holds it. Shot. Schratz gets his 4th. Luke Thomas feeds Elliot Schratz for his 4th of the night. And once again, tie game, 10-10. A sneaking suspicion. Spider senses might be tingling just a bit. I have a feeling we could see just a little bit of overtime here, maybe. Just the way this is panning out so far. Ball still hasn't moved, and Gorgonio almost snaps it back. Picking it up. There's Justin Tornator. Corputo with the shot. It's going to bounce. And going to go out of bounds. I think that might have been the first time I've said that all season. Not really much of a shooter, Charlie Caputo.
He scored a goal not too long.
Did you really? That's awesome. Far side, Sean Marshall holds. Sends up high to Josh Drake. Now across, AJ Vassilko is going to take a crack at it. Can't find an open lane. And Norwin scoops it back up. Norwin working with it. Pushed all the way back to the back corner of the end zone. Ball gets knocked free. And Tornator looking for Micah Mosier. Still free. Knocked back into PT territory. Now Roman Marino scoops it up. Marino slows it down. Sean Marshall, defender on his back. Ball gets knocked free, picked up by Schratz. Free once again. And no one picks it up. Never mind, AJ Vassilko has it. Looking for Cole McGiskey open. Couldn't get it there. Vassilko trying to intercept that pass. Schratz lays out a hit. Tries to lay out another one. And Norwin crosses midfield with possession in PT territory. We're going to call a timeout. 10-10, deadlocked. Like always. 7:46 remaining in the final frame. In Peters Township territory, the Norwin Knights take possession. Ryan Charles sends it down low. Mark Logan shows Ryan Tulenko back behind the end zone, or behind the net. Works his way back out. And Nick Corey with another great play on D. And that warrants the Indians' ball possession back. Corey finds Skiles. Kolmagiski now. Perker with a game-tying goal. Holds it once again. Apai sends it across to Elliot Schratz. Down low, defender on his back. Roman Marino holds behind the net. Now across, Luke Thomas. He's way back onto the field. Right back down low. Roman Marino holds it. Ball gets knocked free, but Marino scoops it back up. Marino. Over to the slot. And they score. Josh Drake gets his second of the night, and the Indians go up 1. Vasilko finds Drake for the first time tonight. The duo has been relatively quiet, but they break free. A very important and crucial moment. PT goes up 1. PT with 2 unanswered. Sun is down. Lights are on. Closing moments. This time Gill snaps it back. Ball gets knocked free. Behind the net. And PT is going to get ball possession back. Now the momentum swinging in their favor. Stratz holds. Isaac Rose back onto the field. He gets possession now. Across. Justin Tornator playing up high. It was Roman Marino. Stratz. Now Alex Rose. PT's holding on to possession here. Alex Rose, he has one tonight. Looking for another one. Couldn't find the back of the net. Stratz. Back up high. It is Vasilko. Vasilko. Stratz fires. A huge save made by Ty George. Keeping his team's deficit down to 1. Ball is knocked free. Tornator scoops up the bouncing ball. Tornator, the defender, on his back. Now Stratz. Kolmagiski making his way back onto the field. Sends it right back to Elliot Stratz. PT eating time away on this clock. Down to 5 minutes remaining. Indians up 1. Vasilko holds it up high. Vasilko tries to use his space. Settles it. Sends it back up to Stratz. Stratz fires. Scores! And Elliot Stratz with his 5th of the night. PT up 2. 4:43 left in the 4th. 12-10 in favor of the Indians.
Check that. Laundry has been removed.
Huge goal by Stratz. Nice play by the Indians. Just overall, keep the momentum in their favor. And that puts them up 2. Gorgonia steps back onto the dot for the Indians. And up here, it just looks like nothing's happening. They're fighting for it in there. Trickles free. The Knights with it. Charlie Caputo tried to push him out of bounds. Up high now. Ryan Charles. And the Indians Get ball possession. Shot, and he scores! Justin Tornator! Complete individual effort. He goes almost coast to coast, and the Indians go up 3. Largest lead of the night, largest lead of the entire game. PT, full momentum here now. Here on senior night, late in this fourth quarter, the Indians are alive. Okay, that's fair. Oh, nice play by Aiden Perker to scoop that one. He holds on to it. Aiden Perker. Goal tonight. And they get another one. Perker finds Josh Drake. And the Indians go up 4. PT with 5 unanswered. And the Norwin Knights call a timeout after this Indians onslaught. And PT has every single bit of momentum. Yes, that's the right word. 14-10. 4:05 left on the clock. Gorgonio steps back into the dot for the Indians.
Right now, that we should hopefully destroy their goals. They're not the best. Okay, well that's good. But we also said that about pinch
And Gorgonio wins the face-off. Never mind. No one back on top of it. Tic-tac-toe play, and they score. That timeout was beneficial, as right after it, the Norwin Knights answer back. PT still in favor. 14-11. Still not over yet. You want to?
Yeah,
Justin Tornator holds it for the Indians. Now to Elliot Schratz. Carrying. Sent down low. Off to Sean Marshall. Shot. He scores! And the Indians answer right back. Sean Marshall with a bouncing shot goes over Ty George's head. And the Indians, 15-11. Marshall cashes in for the first time tonight.
Let's go, monkey! Sean.
I'm wearing his shirt right now. I'd like to think that helped a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. Probably not, but maybe just a little bit. Gorgonio snaps it back to his quarterback. That was a football reference. That was funny. Elliot Schratz holds it now. Josh Drake sends it behind the net. Roman Marino can field it cleanly. It's going to go out of bounds. Norwin takes possession. Sent across. And the Knights back on the attack. Still plenty of time left. He's just going to hold it.
There are some checks that can be really dirty. But for us, we're
Shot. Big save by Skiles.
like if they hit them in the helmet, that's a penalty. But if we hit girls in the head, it's like a 2-minute penalty.
The girls across is really different.
Yeah.
Like they
The Knights back on the attack. Open shot. It's going to go wide of Skiles' right shoulder.
Yeah. Like definitely.
2:41 remaining. Norwin keeps possession. Down 4.
People don't know how to control themselves. People also don't know. It's like when new people start,
Shot. Saved by Skiles.
all they know is how to
PT takes possession back. Skiles sends it across. Now Cole McGiskey. Aiden Perker.
Yeah, I've got so many concussions from people that don't know how to.
Right back up to Perker. PT makes a few subs. Tornator back on the field.
That would change the whole sport.
Because then they would have to add like context.
Oh!
I think.
And that hit on McGiskey is going to draw a flag. And that is just ugly. It's going to be a body check on the Knights. That is not what you're looking for if you're trying to get back into this game. It's a bad, bad hit. And that pretty much kills them. That was a bad, bad play. Stratz is going to start with possession for the Indians. Up 4. Looking to take some time off this clock. Up a man. Up high, AJ Vassilko. Plays into the hit. Now Cole McGiskey can't field it. Knocked up high. Now Cole McGiskey takes it. Takes the pass in midair. A nice play by Stratz. Can't get a shot off. Pizza plays 2 on the ball. He gets sandwiched. Penalty flags fly. Let's see what the call is here.
The most rowdy people at like any lacrosse game so far. Oh, well, there's.
Ellie Strauss will take a knee for a minute for the legal body check. We're going to play all even as we have a teammate from each.
Stratz takes a seat. Now we are even. And Tornator looks ready. Pushes him back. And he pushes onto the sideline. He's going nowhere. And he knocks the ball free. And the Indians take possession back. Isaac Rose to Roman Marino. Open. Can't find an open shot. Indians on possession. 1 minute. Marino. Shot. And they score. Roman Marino capitalizes for his first of the night. Less than a minute to go. Vassilko feeds him PT 16-11. And their lead grows. Gorgonio steps back on the dot. Gorgonio gets it for PT. He can't fit it in there. Holds on to it. Eats 2 hits. But PT holds on to it. AJ Vassilko. Nothing but turf in front of him, and he scores! Another one for AJ Vassilko. PT goes up 17-11. And they're just running away with this thing now. Full gas, no brakes. Headed into another PT win. Will Schaefer is going to line up to Sam Gorgonio's right. Gorgonio wins another face-off. Defender on his back. .30 remaining. Ball loose. Scooped up by Vasilko. Josh Drake open. And he finds the empty net. Vasilko to Drake for another one. Once again, full gas. No brakes. 18-11.
I was hoping they'd run away with it.
It looked like that for a minute.
Yeah.
Right.
Brett literally said it might go to overtime.
Yeah, I did say that. So, yeah, I did say I might go into overtime. I forgot that PT rocks. They're just dogs.
You forgot we're just them.
They're just like, they just had to let their inner dog out. Yeah, you gotta let the big dog eat. Dog pile. And Gorgonio comes out with it. Gets past everybody. And the Indians just hold on to it. 20 seconds left. AJ Vasilko. They're just going to run out this clock here. 15 seconds. PT's going to hold on to it. Now less to 10. 6. 3 and a 2 and a 1. And PT makes a fourth quarter absolute surge. And the Indians come up with a win, 18-11 over the Norwin Knights. On senior night, they came out with a huge dub. Full gas, no brakes. That's all we got. Good night, everybody.